How would you like to finally crack the code on investing in pre-construction condos? Say goodbye to confusion and hello to confidence as I reveal everything you need to know to make savvy investment in your next pre-construction condo. Get ready to elevate your real estate investment game to new heights in this information. Once you learn these secrets, you can invest in pre-con condos based on your need at opening prices with the best incentives with the reputable builders. Once you know these secrets, you can expand your real estate portfolio regardless of your experience. So pre-con condos in Toronto have become one of the most popular investment by both end users and investors. Firstly, let's start with basics. Pre-con condos essentially mean buying a condo at current market prices that will be built in the future, usually 3 to 6 years down the road. This is achieved by selecting your suite from a floor plan and other information provided by the developer. I know it is intimidating to invest in a property you cannot physically see, but there are a number of benefits to this strategy. One of the great advantage that you have that you don't have to come up with total deposit at once. Usually deposits are spread out over a time, giving you an opportunity to save up between installments. Instead of pre-con, if you are buying a resale property, you are required to come up with a large amount of funds in a very short period of time. And not only that, you need the mortgage right away. In pre-con, you are not required to get a mortgage until the building is complete. This is great if you are unable to qualify for a mortgage. If you are unable to qualify for a mortgage today, as you are able to lock in a price while taking necessary steps to secure a mortgage in the future. Another benefit is that purchasing a pre-con is a very passive way to invest in real estate. You don't have to worry about other headaches associated with being a landlord, such as vacancies, missed rent payments, or damage to your property. Once you sign your agreement, you simply have to wait until the building is complete and benefit from appreciation of the market. As you begin your research for pre-con condos, you might notice a large number of developments rising throughout the city. The demand for housing units in Greater Toronto area continue to far outpace supply, making pre-con condos one of the most popular type of purchases. You may be aware, immigration is not slowing down. Most of the immigrants want to live closer to major cities where they can find great opportunities. Now, how to pick best investment for your need out of large number of pre-con projects out there at the market? Narrow down your search on 3 key factors. Number 1, location. The other one is developer, and the third is incentives. When it comes to buying a pre-con, there's one thing you need to prioritize above all: location, location, location. Whether you are an experienced investor or a first-time buyer, the location of your condo is the foundation of your research. It is the key to maximize your return on investment and ensuring that you get the most out of your purchase. Here are some key factors to consider when it comes to location. First, look for developments that are surrounded by amenities and conveniences that makes it attractive for tenants or future purchaser to want to live in that area. Whether it is shopping or markets or restaurants or colleges, having access to these amenities can greatly incentivize the appeal of your property. Secondly, consider potential for growth in the area. Look for locations that are seeing an influx of jobs, investment, and population growth, as well as money coming from major developments. These factors can help to drive up property value and ensure a strong return on investment. Third, keep an eye on the trends. Look for areas that are becoming trendy and buyers and renters like. This can be a strong indicator of future growth and appreciation. Further, consider the availability of transit, whether it already exists or being developed. Proximity transit has historically yielded much greater annual appreciation than developments further away. Fifth, try to find projects is not everyone's radar yet. Getting in early, you can take advantage of opening prices and the best incentives and expand your real estate portfolio with the property that has a strong growth potential. So remember, when it comes to buying a pre-con property, you start with location and the rest will follow. If you're an end user who's planning to live in the building, then you should look above with the location that meets your lifestyle requirement. Now the second factor to consider is the developer. When it comes to developer, you should look for what experience do they have building this kind of product. What do owners in their existing buildings say about living there? What's their reputation in the industry? We want to ensure that what you buy today is going to be delivered to you in a timely fashion. Third factor to focus is incentives. Incentives are essential bonuses that the developer is offering as part of the agreement of purchase and sale. It's important to fully understand the closing process in pre-construction to grasp what each incentive is and the benefit it serves. One of the incentives is a free or reduced cost assignment, which allows you to sell your suite before finally closing to a different purchaser who then takes over your obligation to close with the developer. It is called assignment sale. Another incentive is the right to lease during occupancy, which allows you to secure a tenant and earn revenue while waiting for final closing to occur. Another important incentive is capped development charges. This could protect you from unexpected costs levied by the city, passes on from developers to purchasers. In the province of Ontario, purchase of a pre-con condos are entitled to a 10-day cooling off period, which begins when you and the developer have both signed agreement of purchase and sale. The purpose of the 10-day cooling period is to provide you with enough time to review both the agreement and the condominium documents to ensure you are comfortable with your decision. More importantly, this is when you should have everything reviewed by the lawyer, preferably one that understands pre-construction sale, as the paperwork is very different from a resale transaction. Agreement of purchase and sale for pre-con is usually between 50 to 100 pages. It is much larger than the traditional resale agreement. This is also the time to speak to your bank or mortgage broker and get a pre-approval letter. Remember, this is different, more simple than qualifying for regular mortgage. A great pre-con real estate team will be offer you pre-approval services. We provide that services with one of our referral partners. In addition to this, you will receive a set of condominium documents or just a document that set out of rules and regulation of the condo and break down the project maintenance fees are expected to be. Typically, a structure and basic elements are fairly standard across different developments. Therefore, your pre-con lawyer is really looking for any changes or discrepancies that may be of significant importance or need to be clarified. They are also checking to ensure that incentives either included in standard agreement purchase sale or promised in writing via an amendment. Once your 10-day cooling period ends, that deal is now firm. So it is important to have this sorted out before the period ends. Buying and owning pre-con real estate is passive in nature. What does it mean? Besides, that is getting to drive by the site and watching the development progress. This is because between the time that you buy and get the keys, there is not much that you are required to do as the owner. You can expect to receive some communication from the developer when they have any significant updates, or you need to pick your finishes and colors. You can leave it completely standard or upgrade the suits to your taste and preferences. One simple thing you should immediately do after signing the documents: avoid to wonder when the next payment is due. Add reminders to your calendar for deposit dates. Then you have enough time to arrange the money for next payment. Next exciting part of pre-delivery inspection, and commonly called as PDI. When the building is almost complete, developer will call you in through your PDI. This first time you get to walk through the building and see your completed suite. It's very exciting. You should make it a priority to attend this inspection. The purpose of is to ensure firsthand what it seems are outstanding, need fixing or need to be replaced before final closing, and that everything promised in the purchase and sale agreement has been delivered. Everything that needs to be remedied is documented and submitted to the developer. Remember, you purchased a brand new condo and you want to turn you in a perfect condition for you or your tenant to move in. What you need to know when it comes to condo closing. Now everything is ready and now you are ready to final closing. When it comes to final closing, you should budget about 0.5 to 1% of your purchase price to cover up additional closing costs beyond the regular closing costs. This covers things not included in the development charges such as carry-on, home warranty, water and utility hookup, and items such as art and park levies. Lastly, there may be a portion of your HST payable on final closing, depending on the reason that you purchased your suite. If you are an end user, HST is included in your purchase price and you won't be seeing any additional charges on closing. However, if you are an investor, you are required to pay a portion of the HST up to a maximum of $24,000. Once the building is registered, you have completed final closing. With a 1-year lease in your hand, you can file for rebate by filing out a specific form with the CRA. The reason the government do this because they want to ensure that as an investor, you are in fact providing much needed housing to the city and not just leaving your suite empty. Usually within 60 days or about 90 days, you receive a check in the mail for the entire amount minus processing fee. Are you considering purchasing a condo in Ontario but unsure about how to protect your investment? Terion from the government agency responsible for regulating the development industry. It safeguards and keep your deposit safe. Don't take any risk with your hard-earned money. The number one risk when buying pre-con real estate is project cancellation after your purchase. All the condo cancellation makes all the headlines and the news articles, but they make up a very small percentage overall compared to the number of condo launched to the market and are completed. Terion requires that all deposits be held by the developer's lawyer's trust account until the development is completed. It cannot be used for marketing or during the construction process. In the rare event that project get cancelled, developers are required to return the funds to all the purchasers within a matter of days. There are few things you can do to reduce the chances of this happening. 1. Do your due diligence by researching the developer and find out what they have previously completed. While the past is not always guaranteed of the future, it will give you a good idea if they can execute on all that they have promising. Number 2, on the front page of your purchase and sale agreement, it is required that the developer let you know in writing whether or not they have received zoning approval for the development. If the site is approved, you can be more confident that the building will move forward, as this is one of the major reasons that developments are cancelled or significantly delayed. Normally, zoning approval can take years to be granted. So having that in place is a big piece of the puzzle. While it is impossible to eliminate every element of risk when it comes to investment, however, working with highly experienced pre-con real estate team, you can maximize making profits investing in pre-con real estate by minimizing risk. I hope that you found this information shared in this video valuable and helpful. If you have any questions about something what was not covered or need additional information, reach out to myself or a member of my team. Thanks for watching and look forward to hearing from you soon. Happy investing!